How did Shannon Gooden, the man who killed those police officers and firefighter, have all of those kids in his custody in his house? Here's Lou Raguse.
Shannon Gooden spent a lot of time with the Minnesota court system to make sure his 5 children were with him as much as possible.
The only thing I would have to say is the court system failed my children.
Noemi Torres feels let down by the court system that put her kids primarily in the care of Shannon Gooden, the man who killed police officers Paul Elmstrand, Matthew Ruge, and firefighter paramedic Adam Finseth.
Did you feel a little lost in the legal system?
I felt super lost. I felt like I didn't have a voice. Like, they say Minnesota is a one-man state, and I was like, where?
Noemi dated Gooden from 2007 to 2016. She's the mother of 3 of Gooden's kids. Gooden also had 2 children with his girlfriend he started dating in 2016, and she has 2 kids from a prior relationship. Gooden's custody fights actually started with the girlfriend who lived with him, the one who made the 911 call to bring Burnsville police there 10 days ago. Court documents indicate that in 2017, they broke up for a period of time, and Gooden filed for full custody after she was arrested for DWI with the kids in the car. The judge's order says Gooden and the woman agreed it was in the child's best interest for Gooden to receive full custody. The couple reunited sometime after that.
The way he made it seem, or how he portrayed to the world like he's this perfect person and he's living the life, and he just made it seem like everything in his life was perfect.
Noemi had full custody of her kids for 4 years after she and Gooden broke up. But in 2020, he filed a petition for sole custody, claiming Noemi was, quote, leaving the children unattended at all hours of the night and day, something she contested at the custody trial. She didn't have a lawyer, and Gooden did. She agreed to joint custody, but Gooden wanted more. Court documents show that Gooden had a high-paying, stable job, and Noemi lived a distance away in St. Paul with less reliable transportation. Gooden raised concern about her history of depression and marijuana use.
He got tested, and then I got tested. Clearly, I smoke weed, so it's going to come up.
But Noemi still thought the judge would see Gooden's issues were worse than hers.
He was controlling. He was all umbrella of being a domestic violence individual.
Noemi and the other mother of Gooden's children each separately filed domestic violence petitions for orders of protection against Gooden, but both were denied. However, his conviction for a felony assault in 2008 banned him from having guns, a fact not noted by the custody judge in his order.
They still felt like he was a better fit, even with like domestic violence, police being called.
Judge Mark Ireland wrote Noemi's life was less stable and Gooden was in a better position to provide for its kids' needs. He awarded joint custody, making the kids' primary home with Gooden for stability during the school year. Noemi says that was a huge mistake, and now her kids are recovering from severe trauma from the shooting their father carried out.
Just trying to get their mental health, get them as much help as possible.
Now Noemi has custody of all 3 of her kids, and the Ramsey County court case is expected to be formally closed soon.